went to a seminar where she was told that if you have PCOD, तो तुमको gestational diabetes होएगा फिर and it is not curable, and it is, I'll give you the chance, and osteoporosis होएगा, blah 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 blah, बहुत कुछ हो जाएगा. See, I really feel that unfortunately हम लोग जब डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं, डॉक्टर हमको पूरा अपना जन्म कुंडली निकाल के बताता है what all can go wrong in future. खाली तुम एक दिन मरोगे ये छोड़ के, वाकई वो लोग सब कुछ बोल देते हैं. Because what the only thing that is a guarantee in life is कि जिसने भी जन्म लिया है वो मरेगा. बाकी बीच में क्या होएगा no one can tell. ना कोई फॉर्च्यून टेलर बता सकता है, ना कोई डॉक्टर बता सकता है, ना कोई डाइटिशियन बता सकती है, ना कोई गूगल का रिपोर्ट बता सकता है. No one else can tell you this. So I'm so happy that first of all they told you that with PCOD you will get gestational diabetes, because most of the times I heard that now that you have PCOD you will never get pregnant. I was working with a 9th standard girl जिसका semester exam चालू था. She came to me and she said, you know, my doctor said I will never get pregnant. मैं बोला तेरे you are in 9th standard, तो पहले तेरा semester exam है, you know, you can think about pregnancy later, and I don't even know if you want to get pregnant once you grow up. It's a choice. It is not something that you have to do, you know. So anyways, having said that, if you are able to reverse insulin resistance, which you can through eating right, through working out, through less stress and stuff like that, by not losing weight but gaining bone and muscle density, then of course you can get rid of most of the lifestyle conditions. PCOD, thyroid, both come into that category. We work with multiple people who have been able to reduce their dosages, and finally they're off their dosages. They get their period every month, they have no problem, they get pregnant when they want to, you know, they don't get osteoporosis and all of those things. But you have to work in your daily life. Yeah, I mean there is, and even if you don't have PCOD you have to work, right? So that's the thing. But don't believe in all of these, तुमको आगे जाके क्या क्या होएगा. Okay, yes. Just eating dry banana, but you're also supporting the East Indian community, which is currently dwindling in their numbers and really trying hard to keep up with their culture. One of the things in their culture is this whole business of selling sukeris. Okay, तो हमारे local businesses vanish हो रहे हैं और सब जगह से global chains ही आ रही है. या तो जितना local खाएंगे उतना it is healthier. Yeah, I read your email. So you need to come efficient. Most of us are vitamin D deficient. Some of us are critically low, but almost none of us is adequate. And then we are turning into women who have too much testosterone, and we are turning into men who have slow sperms. ये सब कुछ कहाँ से हुआ? ये सब, this whole cholesterol scare, not having adequate amount of cholesterol, so-called cholesterol in our diet, और ऐसा है नहीं कि मलाई में सिर्फ cholesterol है और फिर इसमें सिर्फ B12 है और उसमें सिर्फ विटामिन D है और उसमें सिर्फ प्रोटीन है. Nutrients exist together. Nutrition science is a new science. Till now, we don't even know the names of all the nutrients that exist. We don't eat anything and you take the thyroid medication, but you can drink water. That's one. The second thing is that if you have a good doctor, the doctor will also recommend exercise. Okay, and if the doctor is recommending exercise, and if the only time that you can exercise in the morning, then you speak to your doctor. Most doctors are willing to even change the time of the thyroid pill to a time where you're almost a little light on the stomach, but then you need to be careful and have it like in every 24 hours ka thing. You can't have it sometime in the morning, sometime in the night, so because thyroid pills have a half-life. Okay, and therefore you need to have it at a set time, so you need to spare those 24 hours, but that can be moved around. All right, one, yeah. How much carb intake can you take in a day? How much carb intake can I take? How much should I eat? What should be my protein intake? How much should I reduce my fat? It is high time that we stop talking of food as carbohydrate, protein and fat, and we start talking of food as food systems, farmer, trader, consumer. So eat food which grows around you, eat it in combinations that are traditionally passed down to you, because combinations which are traditionally passed down to you are invariably by default the right combinations of carbohydrate, protein and fat. While you're eating, do not watch TV, Be with yourself so that you're consuming the right amount of carbohydrate and protein and fat. While you're eating, do not think of food as carbohydrate, protein, fat, because then you will do silly things like eating lesser rice and eating more vegetables so that you consume lesser carbohydrate, only to discover 10 years later that actually rice mein bahut sara lysine bhi tha aur bahut sara B vitamin bhi tha. So actually one of the reasons why I'm not getting my human growth hormone secretion could be because of this amino acid deficiency. So do not think of food as carbohydrate, protein, fat. Think of food as food systems. Farmer, trader, consumer, eat what is local, seasonal, fresh, patronize traditional meal combinations, and then you will be fit, and you will be fine, and you will be healthy, and you will be wealthy, and then you will no longer need to come for talks like this. How's that? Okay? But then you can still come and meet me. But thank you. I think we are done with time. Okay, there was one question here and one here, and one food that I recommend for small kids? Banana. Okay? Yes. Hi.
My boss has high blood pressure and he's following most of the things you said, 8 hours sleep, 6 meals and everything. But his blood pressure is not going down. Anything you would recommend?
Tell your boss to not talk to you on the smartphone in the night, and then your boss should be fine. So, regular practice of yoga, more specifically Iyengar yoga, if there is someone around, will help him get rid of his blood pressure. Okay? Alright. For all of you whose questions did not get answered, you can write to me at meetahar@gmail.com. Yeah, and we will try and answer all of these messages, all of your questions. Only ask one question. Don't ask more than one question. Okay, because then we only get overwhelmed. Then we will call you to tell the answer. At that time, ask the second one if there is another one. Okay, but don't ask too many because then it becomes really difficult. mitahar@gmail.com, and the subject should be crossword. Okay, or Goregaon. So then we can. What should the subject be? Okay, say Mumbai Open Day. Then it becomes easy for us to pick you up and answer your questions. So thanks a lot. Go home and eat home cooked food. Okay? Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thank you.
Madam, paint your.
Queue on the left hand side. Yeah, left hand side, please.